Alright, hello and welcome back everyone. I hope you're all doing well. What's good Elysium, what's good Nebula, Orion? Welcome back to stream. Orion's Nebula actually. It's the wrong way around, you muppet. I hope you're all doing well. There's a dog barking unbelievably loud outside my window. What the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ, that dog is actually losing its dang mind. I can't tell if it's upsetty spaghetti or just having a really good time. Doggy, yeah, I think it's accurate in my estimation. Oh, I'm behind, I think. I don't think you're behind. If you can hear the dog, you're fine. No, yeah, you're good. I'm gonna close... I don't want to close the window, it's too warm for that shit. It's getting to that point in summer where I can't really do anything other than have the window open. I'm just gonna be real with you. Not the most awake boy today. I crashed out midday. I'm looking after my parents' cat at the minute. So I've been like at their house doing shit, and yeah, I just crashed out for like 40 minutes. So if we do it today, it'll be a Christmas miracle. Not to say it's impossible. Just fucking murder me on this one. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it will definitely be. It will take a heroic effort on my behalf. I think that's fair to say. But hey, we'll see. I had to take pics of my sis. She's starting 6th today. I don't know what any of those words mean. You had to take pictures of your sister. She's starting 6th today? 6th grade, maybe? Up at 6:30 on my last day of summer. Oh, that's fucking brutal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess in the UK we just call it, you know, we just call them by the years. Like, oh, I'm in year 1, year 10, year 9, whatever. So the whole, geez, I cannot put that attack at the minute. So the whole like, you know, the whole grade thing is confusing to me. Is the higher the grade, the younger you are, or the opposite? Does it work like years, where you just say grade instead of year? I never remember. But either way, yeah, I'm looking after my opposite. Wait, of which one? I listed both. High number equals high age. High grade, higher age. Okay. So it's, yeah, okay, so it's basically the same system. Like, you know, year 1, you study from like year 1 to year 12. And that's not age, that's just the name of the years. In year 12, I think you'll be like 18, basically. Stochastic terminology is at least standardized thing in the world, I swear. Yeah, it's kind of insane, isn't it, really? Fuck. Oh, fuck. It's better. We're doing better. Like 6th, I'd be like 11th, 12th. I see, okay. I mean, I think this is good enough to at least, you know, just do the attacks, get some of the muscle memory flowing. Because Lord knows right now it certainly ain't flowing. How's everyone doing anyway? I hope you've both been well. I was, you know what? Okay, we've done worse on that attack when more awake, so I suppose we'll take it. It's so weird that I'm as sleepy as I am today, though, because I woke up and I had a coffee almost immediately, and then I had a Red Bull at lunch, so I should be hopped up on caffeine, but apparently it's just like, the 30-degree heat has taken it out of me, apparently. Doing okay, glad to hear it. I'm doing well overall. I've got Kingdom Death set up at my parents' place, like, permanently, and I've also got my my housemate who I'm running a campaign with, playing through it. We've been playing through it over the last, like, couple days. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We're going to play some more today after stream as well. But are you guys ready to hear something I never thought in a million years I'd be saying? So, first things first, a little bit of context and backstory. I'm not an anime fan. I wouldn't say I hate anime, certainly not anymore, but I've definitely been through periods in my life where I'm just like, man, like, full-on hashtag fuck anime. It's got, like, it does not appeal to me. I don't really want to engage with it anymore. Don't care. But I used to like One Piece, I used to like Naruto, I used to like fucking Bleach and all that shit, right? So when I found out about the One Piece live-action show, I was like, there's no way this is going to be good. It's going to be shit. And then I saw a trailer and I was like, you know what? It doesn't look as awful as I thought it'd be. And then the reviews started coming out and people were like, it's actually pretty good. And I was like, there is a 0% chance that's true. But me and my friend, because we watched One Piece and used to fucking love it, we were like, well, we have to watch it. It's like basically legally obliged, right? Or a legal obligation. Like, there's no way we could not watch this show. So I was like, sure, let's do it. And we got frickin' cooked as shit. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but not only is it good, but I actually think it's kind of great. It's incredibly fun. Yeah, 0% chance is probably what I meant. Basically, there is no chance I enjoy this thing. That's what I thought beforehand, but like, holy shit, it's so fun. They've captured the like goofiness and the sense of camp the show has. Like, every time you see Luffy do an attack, he yells it out, and it's just like a live action, you know, it's just like a guy yelling out an attack and then stretching his rubber arm with freakish CG. Like, there's something about it that is just so, like, it does not take itself too seriously, which I think is the core thing they had to get right, and it's very good. Elephant gun, yeah, exactly. I can't wait, man. I think I saw the elephant gun. I think that was just as I stopped watching, like, sort of around, maybe just after Fishman Island, something like that. I got as far as just after Fishman Island, and then shit. I forgot we have good food now. I thought that was going to be junk food. But alas, it was not. Oh, what a dodge. I was actually I'm pretty proud of that dodging. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Meant to attack. Son of a bitch. Okay. Clearly, I am too sleepy for this shit. Hello, what I'm assuming is Russian man in YouTube chat. Welcome to the stream. The potent bones of Sen's crew. Welcome back to the stream, Rurikas. Oh my god. Wow. That was some of the worst dodging I think I've ever done. Rurikas, if you distracted me, man, what can I say? Just murder me, yeah. Oh, goodness me. Man, we're 12 minutes in and I have just lost the ability to dodge competently whatsoever. Sans transcends languages. Everybody loves him. True. But yeah, the One Piece adaptation, actually quite fun. Would highly recommend it. There's so much of it they did well. Hey, I've seen that dodging. Must be a rerun. True. Just dodge into literally everything and inject adrenaline. I mean, that'd be the dream. But sadly, I do not have any synthesized adrenaline. Plus, I'm pretty sure that's used more for medical emergencies rather than like, you know, streamer sucks at Sans fight. Which, to be fair, I think you could class as a medical emergency. I mean, you know, enough cringe and embarrassment shot straight into the veins of audience members or a streamer themselves is like, you know, I'm sure that could be hazardous at some point, but I don't know, maybe more research needs to be done before I can go ask the NHS for adrenaline for stream. I'm sorry, sir, he appears to be dead. How did he die? 50 cc's of cringe, straight to the veins. I don't even know what cc's would be a measurement of, to be honest. But what does that stand for in this context? I couldn't tell you. In the game I'm playing, it stands for two things, and that the board game, I mean, the big campaign board game. CC could be Crimson Crocodile, or it could be Collective Cognition. Maybe that's why I said it, because I've just got CC on the mind, you know? Do you like FPS games? I fucking love FPS games. I grew up on, like, Halo and Call of Duty and all that, you know, like, all that shit. I played a little bit of Counter-Strike at one point. Never got, like, particularly good at it, but maybe, like, I don't know, I got to the point of being, like, mid-rank. TF2, yeah, I played TF2 a long, long time ago. TF2 never really grabbed me personally. I think the game I've played the most seriously is probably StarCraft. Cubic Centimeter. Ah, okay. Yeah, that would actually probably be it, wouldn't it? I think, honest to God, first-person shooters are the game I'm most, like, if I wanted to go proper try-hard and get legitimately good at a game, it should probably be a shooter. Because I think it's the type of game I'm most, like, naturally kind of gifted at, I guess. Like, my aim is okay. I'm not going to say it's incredible. It certainly isn't, but it's okay, and I know how to improve it as well. Like, I understand the training exercises and stuff. Like, I used to do them a long time ago. So, yeah, if I was to get really try-hard good at a game, it'd probably be, like... Yeah, it'd probably be, like, sorry, not Call of Duty, Counter-Strike. At one point, it definitely would have been Halo. Like, there was a point where I played, this is quite a funny one. When I was a teenager, I used to play Halo competitively. I was not good. Like, I didn't, you know, I didn't win ever. But, do you remember, I don't know if you guys remember the old MLG website, but basically you could register an MLG team and they had, like, leagues and shit, and I used to play in those leagues with some mates, so that was a lot of fun. Okay, we're gonna eat 2 L heroes, I think. Maybe we just eat 1 L hero, actually. And this will be fine. Fuck. This is quite possibly the best we've ever done at, in the first half of the fight, though, to be honest. So that's definitely something. Oh, okay. What's good, Udram? Really? At what? Why attack you was gonna spare you? Mate. How long have you been about? Were you born yesterday? By any chance. Or maybe my man is actually just trolling. Who knows? It could be anything. We should probably heal. Eat another L hero. Oh, this is a very poor place to be. Yep, we did not handle the dodging on this particularly well, I'm just going to be real. Kind of want to go in a circle on that one if I remember correctly. And but we went in many lines. It's not what I would recommend, personally. Fuck. Okay, we actually definitely need to heal now. Hi! But I'm so dog shit at dodging this attack. We need to... If we're going to beat Sans, this I think is the attack we need to focus on most, to be honest. I'm so bad at dodging it. Like, my reactions are just not there. Plus, I always accidentally point the way he's fucking targeting. Like, almost without fail. I just go in the opposite direction of the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, like, in a way, I'm sure you could consider it impressive, to be honest with you. Just go against the opponents. Dude, I will never fully understand how to dodge that attack, I'm just going to be honest. We're going to use another full heal on this one, for sure. We're down to 2 L heroes, a quiche, and some noodles. It's not looking super hot. I'm just gonna be a real with you on this one. That was just not ideal. Fuck's sake. It seems like the screen can't kill you. I'm just gonna cheese it, because I actually can't do that attack. I don't know what to say. Someone said hold down all the arrow keys. Okay, that didn't seem to work. I don't know what they meant. Oh! Do they just mean hold down all the arrow keys on each attack? So like you press them all and you jump? Because if that's what they meant, that makes that attack actually, like, very easy to dodge. I think we're going to have to try that, because I'm not good enough. I just can't do it. I can't dodge that attack. And we need to deal with the fucking special attack, so... Yeah, I guess we're going to do it. Yeah, I've got a couple shows I actually really want to do at the minute. Speaking of TV in general, we're doing The Last of Us. We watched the first episode recently. It was really good, honestly. I think I'll probably end up enjoying it more than I enjoyed the game. I always thought the game was kind of overrated. And I don't know if anyone's heard of a show called Severance, but I keep hearing incredible things about Severance, so I'll definitely have to give that a shot at some point. Then there's also, I haven't seen Succession. I know Succession is a very well-liked show. So yeah, there's just a whole bunch of actually kind of cool shows. I should probably, instead of watching YouTube all day, actually give one of them a shot. Yeah, Severance keeps getting recommended everywhere, yeah. I heard about it while it was still running as well, but just never found the time, really. Severance is amazing, yeah. I think it was, I don't know if anyone here knows Jacob Geller. He's like a YouTube video essayist guy. He makes incredible video essays. I would definitely recommend him. But basically, he said that season 1 of Severance might be the best season 1 of a TV show he's ever seen. So that's, yeah, some pretty goddamn high praise, to say the least. And everyone I know who's seen it seems to rate it rather highly. That was not how you dodge that attack. I also recommend going in completely blind. Yeah, no, I know. I have heard this as well from multiple people, and I never look shit up anyway, so I have absolutely no idea what it could possibly even be about. All I know is that it's like, I think the most I've heard about it is maybe it's like vaguely sci-fi-y and has something to do with like something similar to replicas from Blade Runner, or like AI, or you know, like sort of intelligent non-human consciousness, something like that. But I could be completely wrong there. I genuinely can't remember. So yeah, but that's all I've heard. That's like the absolute most I've heard about it. So I can't, these mini jumps sometimes just, like, it should be such an easy attack to dodge. It's just the same thing over and over again. You should have so much practice for it, you know, but I just keep fucking it up. I'm glad I've got improved at this attack a lot, though, actually. I never thought I would, and then it just all happened magically. Sometimes you just got to take the fake progress. Oh, Recursive. Who was that streamer you came from in the raid? Just out of curiosity. I sent them a thank you message. But I only did it just now because I don't really pay attention to Twitch shit when I, you know. I only really pay attention to Twitch when I'm streaming, and then like just ignore it for another like 3 days or whatever. Go play Kingdom Death way too much. Was it just a rando you was watching, or oh, that was it was someone called Sambuca, I think. I was just very surprised to get a raid because I do not interact with streamers ever, so it just seemed very random. So and because you came over, I figured you might have like suggested it or something. Oh yeah, Sambuca. Please drop that. Oh god, that was so close. You see, if a laser spawned on the bottom there, I think I would have just taken the hit and there wasn't really much I could do it. There were also Phantoms fighting Tans, so I said, hey, you're fighting Tans too, let's raid. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, very much the same boat. Sure, yeah. Did she beat Sans in her stream? I'm assuming it's a her because I just saw an anime profile pic, but really that actually could mean anything. Nope, fair enough. Stop hitting the bones, Devin. I only promised to try, okay? I think we're slowly getting better, like, today. I think our, the muscle memories, you know, it's coming back. We have fought this guy a lot at the end of the day. Because I wanted to make sure you weren't about to beat Sans before raiding. Okay, fair. Well, I mean, to be fair, if you can trust me to do anything, not beating Sans is definitely, you know, you can probably trust me to do that. To fail at the Sans fight, that's a specialty of mine, you know? Because that would be awkward, yeah, fair. You know, I actually, in my bones, haha, I knew that, I just had a feeling. I was like, he's gonna die after this one. Yes, you're very reliable. I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay, just fucking concentrate. Fast reactions. I swear reaction time is like the most important thing on the Sans fight. Like his hardest attack to dodge, I swear, is just the fucking arrow one. Oh, okay. We saved ourselves from that one. In the end, fuck. Probably should have healed, to be honest. Okay, whoever said you can just press all the arrow keys and it works is a fucking liar. I don't know who said that. Good job. Congratulations, whoever it was. You trolled me successfully. I'm very proud of you. I have a soft spot for The Last of Us. I didn't like Last of Us much one. I have lots of talking gameplay, not exactly revolution. Graphics kind of nice, I guess. I have a soft spot for it, good nostalgia memories. I only played the first one a few months ago when I got a PC. I also think the acting and graphics are stellar. It's a very good looking game and the acting is good. The issue I have with it is I just feel like... I feel like the gameplay was just sort of fine. I found the controls obnoxiously poor. And that's ultimately what made me stop playing. But also I felt like the story was sort of fairly standard for the type of plot it was going for. It wasn't bad. It was still well, you know, well acted, well written. But like it was fairly standard for what it was. And the lack of uniqueness I felt like did hurt the overall experience for me anyway. But then I think the other big thing is just, I felt like the problem I had with it is it was trying so hard to be like a TV show or like a film rather than a game. And I like, for me, it almost feels like there's always a hard limit on those types of media. When I watch something and I'm like, this would just be better as a game, or this would be better as a TV show, like there's usually a hard limit on stuff that kind of like feels like it's not appropriate for the medium. For me, like, if you don't use the medium in some sort of interesting way that shows the strengths of that medium, then why have it in that medium at all, you know? That's kind of my opinion on the matter anyway. But not to say, you know, like, not to say it's always, that's always true. Like, there are some things that are very cinematic games that work really well. It can be done. I just don't think The Last of Us does it that well, personally. Oh, Jesus Christ. But it definitely doesn't make sense as a game, personally. Off didn't make sense at all. Like Bioshock. Wait, what is off? Also, Undertale is nearly that, but luckily Bullet Hell is fun. I really like the gameplay of Undertale, personally. Like, I think that's why I have enjoyed it as much as I have, really. I think the gameplay is actually really solid. And, like, the other thing as well is, like, it just does such a good job of, like, Undertale couldn't be anything other than a game. It just wouldn't work, you know? It couldn't do that. It, like, does so many things that are unique to the medium. It plays with player expectation. It comments so much on video games themselves. Like, I don't know, it's just, Undertale would not work as anything other than a game. And I think that adds a lot, personally. Offers a great free RPG, one of the inspirations from Undertale. Oh, interesting. So I don't know, but my impression of Undertale is the biggest inspiration for it have been games like Earthbound and Mother 3. Those were the two big ones that I feel like I get a lot of Undertale out of. And also, actually, another big one. We played it on stream a while ago, but Cave Story, I feel like, is... When I played that, I was like, holy shit. There is so much of Undertale in Cave Story. Or so much of Cave Story in Undertale, I guess, depending on what way around you want to look at it. But yeah.
Fuck?
Holy shit! Thank you so much for the sub. That's very much appreciated, brother. Sorry, I haven't had a sub in a very long time. I haven't heard that soundbite in so long too. I kind of miss it. That reminds me of the good old days when I argued with people on the internet. Instead of being more, I hope the future chapters of Deltarune delve deeper into the deconstruction of video games instead of just being more video game. I would like both, but prefer the former. Fair enough. Yeah, I think the deconstruction element of what Undertale does is like, it's a very fun element of it, and it's very like, you know, interesting. But at the same time, I think just being a good video game is kind of like, you know, you need to just be a good video game sometimes. And I mean, Undertale is a very good one, so I think it fits the bill. What did I miss from last stream? Nothing. We failed to kill Sans. We did get to see, we got further than we had before though. We got to see his special attack, which was very difficult, and killed us maybe 3 times, I think. I think we got to it 3 times. Never managed to survive through it. What if you didn't beat Sans today? Then we'll just continue fighting him next stream. That's all that's gonna happen. My takeaway from Undertale is that you kill people in video games and you are a bad person. No, I think there's more about it than that. I think it's, like, the fact that it gives you the option to kill... It's not... I don't think the point of a video game is to say, like, you are a bad person. I think that's a sort of shallow-ish understanding of it. I was being post-ironic. But being post-ironic means you believe it you believe it, but you're just being ironic about the way you're saying it, right? So you do believe what you're saying. You're just, you know, saying it ironically. But no, I think there's more to it than that, right? Fucking whatever, lol. I'm so sorry. I'm a pedantic arsehole, Elysium, and you have to put up with me because you watch my stream, so there you go, rip, brother. But no, basically, I'm not going to spoil if that's the last attack. Good. Because, honestly, at this point, I want to, you know, I want to earn it the real way and, you know, kind of be stunned and surprised by everything myself. Actually, I was being post-ironic. Oh, fuck. Who could have seen that coming? But yeah, basically, like, I would say Undertale is more a commentary on kind of how people choose to engage with video games in general. I think it was H-Bomber Guy who kind of, who I saw made this point, and I can, now I've played more of it, I can see it. At the time, I was a bit like, it seems like a bit of a reach. But he thinks it's very much a kind of, almost like an exploration or commentary on fandoms in general, and how fandoms tend to, like, you know, explore every tiny little ounce of a game and kind of the things that come from that, and sort of rewarding that as well to some extent. It's more of a commentary on that, in his opinion, and I can see that. I think that's, I could see that for sure. I think that's a good read. But yeah, I'm presented with a choice to be pacifist in video games. I tend to choose pacifist option. Yeah, I think most people do. I think I can't remember what game it was, but there was like a really big RPG. There was a really big RPG that kind of like what's the word? Yeah, there was a really big RPG that kept stats on how, like, what percent of players on their first time through, like whether they chose the good or bad ending, or the good or bad sort of like you know, choices. I think it was Mass Effect, and they found out that basically like something like 90% of people play as the good option, and all of your, like, you know, most of the people that take the bad option, if they do it at all, will do it in the second playthrough, which is, I think, led to them putting less effort into that side of their games. But yeah, yeah, the game rewards putting effort into paying attention, because someone could go through and play the game barely paying any attention to get to the end, and that's it for them. But you could pay attention, care about the story, and the game rewards you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just because of like how much they've put into the game, and also I can't remember exactly. There definitely have been some lines that have kind of been talking about, almost like in a meta way, talking about people's obsession with particular games, and hyper obsessions and things like that. That's definitely been in the game. Like, hasn't it been Sans has been saying, like, you know, he's alluded to the fact that you're doing things just because you can, and it's sort of there, and it's an option that you can do, as opposed to, you know, any like kind of like you know, as opposed to like doing it because you truly want to, or something like that. That's kind of more what the game's getting at, I think. If you want to talk about a game that is very much like you kill people and you're bad, that game is probably like Spec Ops: The Line. And don't get me wrong, Spec Ops: The Line is one of my favourite games, period. I think it's incredible. But that's more of a game that is like, you know, look at all these bad things you did, even though you didn't really have a choice. You could really only do the bad things. But yeah. But I think that game is still very good, and a very good exploration of the more like violent parts of especially military shooters, and, you know, talks a lot about military fetishization through those types of games and stuff. So very clever game, very, very good game. Would recommend it. It's also, actually, do you know what? Spec Ops: The Line is fucking old now. I wouldn't be surprised if most people I speak to haven't played it. It sort of came out at a time when, like, I was very much still sort of, you know, I was like a teenager, I'm pretty sure, when it came out, and everyone I knew played it at the time, because we were all into, like, weird, horrifying video games that made us feel like shit. So yeah, but like a decent chunk of people I know played it, and I mean, they didn't all love it, that's for sure. Some of them did, but I was very much in the love camp. I thought it was great. The most unfortunate part of the game is how new players hear that there's Sans fights, they want to do that route. That is unfortunate, yeah. Conrad did all of this, yeah. I should replay Spec Ops: The Line. That's one of those games I think I would get more out of now, because I think I played it so long ago. I was like a teenager at the time, so I could see myself getting like a slightly different read. I've seen several times streamers say, okay, I beat the game, they just did neutral, so I'm going to go to Genocide to fight Sans. Ah, that sucks. Do you like horror, Devin? I have a suggestion for stream if you do. Yeah, no, horror is like one of my favourite genres across mediums, but I will say I am very fucking picky and snobby with my horror. Like, most horror games I think are actual, like, dog shit tier. And most horror films as well, to be honest. Have you played Phas? I haven't even heard of it. Oh, wait, do you mean Phasmophobia? Or is the game actually called Phas? Phasmophobia. Oh, yeah, no, I haven't played it, but it very much does not seem like my thing. And then they reset and proceed just to kill any enemies they see, which is not how you do the special bad route. but they don't know that because they're just working with some incomplete spoilers. Yeah, fair. Yeah, the kind of, I'm not a big fan of horror that's just like over-reliant on jump scares or, oh, it's a spooky monster and that kind of shit. Like, for me, I think horror has to be, for me to enjoy horror, it almost has to be like quite metaphorical and like sort of centered around interesting themes and stuff like that. Like just horror, capital H horror, like I'm not really super into. Like, for example, if I could make, like, a horror film I absolutely fucking adore is, if you've heard of it, is Climax. That would be, like, a really good example of a horror film I love. So, yeah. I have a soft spot for Outlast, but I can see the flaws. Yeah, I didn't super enjoy Outlast. Actually, Outlast is an interesting social commentary on the conditions of insane asylums. I mean, if that's what they were going for, which I wouldn't be too surprised... That is, I mean, is that even an interesting social commentary? Is it not just incredibly ham-fisted? Like, and also, I did not get that from the game. Considering just the insane people are, like, basically the enemies throughout, I feel like, I don't know, if it was trying to do that, it kind of missed the mark, maybe? Unless it's, like, I don't know, like, oh, and Lee was being put... No, I think he was just being regular ironic. He was being boomer ironic on that one. Hello, Ducky Gaming. Welcome to the stream, my fellow. Normal ironic this time. Ah, fucking nailed it. Hell yeah. No, we call that boomer ironic, okay? That's just sarcasm, baby. Hell yeah. That shit's from my era, not for you whippersnappers. You dang zoomers shitting up everywhere with your post-irony. Unironically, I think I blame 4chan for the rise of post-irony. My personal little pet theory is that when 4chan first sort of came about, because it was an anonymous board, everyone was just trying to be edgy, right? They were just like trying to say the most outlandish shit they possibly could just to get a rise out of people to troll a little bit, that kind of shit, right? I.e., they were they were being ironically racist, right? In the truest sense of the word. But then what happened, in my opinion, over time, is as new people kept flocking to the site, basically, they saw all of this, like, ironic, racist, and sexist sort of shit posting, and people just being super edgy, but then they unironically adopted those opinions, but maintained the sort of ironic, like, what's the word? The sort of ironic aesthetic, and that basically, like, post-irony has existed before 4chan, obviously, but that was, like, the big rise of post-irony on the internet, in my opinion. That was what it appeared. That was, like, the progression from what I could tell. That's what it seemed like to me, anyway. Nothing good has come out of 4chan. I mean, no, that's probably not true. There's probably some good things that have come out of 4chan. Like, you can be, you know, you can dislike it, but I don't think nothing good has come out of it. 4chan is bad, but I don't think I can hold them accountable for this one. It's like the opposite end of the spectrum. Wait, you don't think you can hold them accountable for the post-irony poisoning of the internet? I think I do, actually. I think that's, at least as far as I remember, that was like the earliest example of it I could think of, like, where people thought that people on 4chan were being ironic, but then they just split off politics into poll, and then everyone realised all of poll was serious around 2016 and Donald Trump and everything. And that was when most people were like, oh shit, wait, what? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's, like, post-irony in 2016 is sort of around where it started too, at least as broadly as it is now. So I don't know. I think if they aren't accountable for it, I think oh, they are post-ironic for sure. I was thinking more like Among Us memes. Oh yeah. Well, but that's kind of like, that style of joking started to get popular on that site for that reason, and then as it starts to get more popular, it sort of bleeds out into other stuff as well, right? That's generally how these things work. Yeah, similar to how the Donald started as an ironic thing. You're the second person I've heard that said that. I cannot find evidence of that anywhere. Like, if that's true, I'm 90% sure that's not how, even in the earliest days of the Donald, that's not how everyone took it at the time. Because, like, I think I heard fucking Destiny say that. And I was like, really? Because if that's true, that's insane. So I went on the Wayback Machine and looked up the absolute earliest days of that subreddit, and it just did not seem like post-irony at all. Like, it as far as I could tell, the mods seemed to be just, they posted in, like, you know, just regular conservative subreddits, seemed to, like, very much buy what Donald Trump was saying. The types of articles that were being posted to the Donald as well, never seemed to be, like, they always seemed to be posted sincerely and, like, was sincere, like, support for him. I know, like, if that's true, then that's insane, because it really did not come across that way. Unless people were being, if they were being post-ironic, then they still, like, kind of supported him, right? Source guy on Reddit said it. Yeah, I've heard Destiny say this too. I just don't think it's true, to be honest, from what I've seen. Like, I went on the Wayback Machine, I had a look, could not see it. It just seemed like, I don't know, regular Donald Trump support as far as I could tell. I've gotten so much better at dodging that attack, it's actually not even funny. But Gru is an actual example. Wait, what do you mean? I don't even know what Gru is, unless you're talking about the dude from the fucking Minions movies. Shit. Oh, Gamers Rise Up. Oh, Gamers Rise Up is... Yeah, Gamers Rise Up was definitely ironic when it started, and then it sort of... Yeah. Evolved from there, let's say. Gru should be their mascot. Yeah, true, actually. Every April Fool's, they could just unironically post about Minions or something. That could be like a good April Fool's bit. Not sure I'd say evolve. Well, you know, evolution isn't always positive, right? Wow, we almost dodged that perfectly and then fucked up in the last second. Gru got taken down, not sure if you guys know. I actually didn't know. Like years ago. Damn, fair enough. Yeah, I had absolutely no idea. I think we need to, like, focus up. We're making it to phase 2 substantially less. This is probably not good. If I'm ever going to do this fight, I think I need to focus. I don't even know about, like, specific communities of dickheads on the internet. I mean, there's a lot of them. Shit. I mean, if you guys don't mind me asking, I'm super, because it's relevant to the conversation. How old are you guys? I actually have no idea. I don't think I've ever even asked Elysium. If you don't want to give, like, a specific age, you could just say, like, in this sort of, I'm in my early 20s or something. Fuck. Sorry, that's classified. Alright, no worries. And the common bullshit they spew. Wait, I know just generally the common things people say. Oh, sure, yeah. It does always slightly surprise me just how extreme parts of the internet got. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what happened, man, but yeah, it's just, it's pretty insane. I never, like, back when I was, like, 15, I could never have imagined the rise of, like, someone like Nick Fuentes on the internet. That's just absolutely insane to me, but yeah. Fuck. I just assume I'd have to jump higher. I am in the 16 to 35 demographic. Okay. If that's unironic, then okay, that's at least something. I'll take it. Which is what a TV executive would say. Fine by me. I'm also in that demographic. Okay, cool. Alright, fair enough. That's good enough for me. How am I feel like I'm actively getting worse. It's true though. Okay, cool. Fair enough. You know, let's not waste our time on this. Let's just let's start again. I'm not 75. Dude, I wonder how many 75-year-olds are actually like, and I'm not 7.5. I X'd out on that one, to be honest. That one I could actually see. I wonder how many 75-year-olds actually know how to use technology to the point where they can access Twitch and have an account and chat. It's got to be like a relatively small percent, right? Like, not 100%. None of my grandparents could do it. And to be fair, they are mostly older than 75. They're all pretty ancient. It's kind of stunning they're all still alive, to be honest. I'm like 30, and I haven't lost a grandparent yet. That's kind of buck wild, from what I understand. I've seen a few oldies on Twitch. Yeah, but like, are we talking like 70 plus, or are we talking like 50 plus? Because I would argue 50 plus does not count. My granddad does not understand how bookmarks work. As in regular books or like on browsers. I know that's a cursed question to ask, but I do not know what you mean. Do you mean regular bookmarks? You've seen about 2 that are 70 plus. Damn, fair enough. You know what? Honestly, fucking respect. The second one. Oh, okay, fair enough. The first one wouldn't seem like an IQ, an age problem. It just seems like more of like a, you know, I don't even know, like dying brain problem, to be honest. You motherfucker! I thought I was gonna nail that. Although it's not like they advertise their age, so I'm not absolutely sure. Yeah, fair enough. How old was that guy? The only guy I can think of that streamed that, like, kind of got popular-ish, not for anything he actually did, and I felt really bad for being like... do you remember that drama where Keemstar accused some old dude online of being a paedophile? How old was that guy? Because he was pretty old. But that's the only guy I can think of that's actually, like, that was pretty old and, you know, was somewhat well-known thanks to, you know, some unfortunate shit, I suppose, but, yeah. Oh god, Keemstar, I haven't heard that name in years. Mate, he's not, like... He's, like, surprisingly relevant. Honestly, like, I don't know how he's done it, but he's managed to survive for such a long time, effectively just covering, like, drama. I don't know how he's done it, to be honest. Most of those types of things died out pretty quickly. Most of the people who attempted shit like that just did not really go anywhere. He's managed to, like, maintain an audience online for as long as I can remember. It's actually kind of insane. I was luckily never a fan of any of the drama stuff. Fair enough. I've had my flings with it. It's kind of fun, honestly, sometimes. But I definitely understand the kind of desire to not get involved in it. But yeah. I was briefly a fan of Philip DeFranco. I don't know if that counts. Dude, I don't even fucking... I remember the name getting thrown about a lot, but I do not know who he was. Have you ever considered letting the bones pass you instead of walking into them? Just a thought. I hadn't, actually, to be honest. I thought we were supposed to catch as many bones as we can so we could reconstruct Papyrus. I thought that's what we were doing. Is that not the goal? He's from classic YouTube. Yeah, you know, I remember that. Like, I remember him being a name that was mentioned a lot when yeah, from that era. But I don't think I ever watched any of this shit. Fucking hell, we just got destroyed in that attack. Okay, could someone say... could someone say how Undertale is a commentary on fandoms, not really seeing it? It's not... I don't know if it's so much... Like, when I say commentary... I guess it depends on what you mean, what you think a commentary is. So, I mean, I think there's quite a lot to do with fandoms about it, right? Okay. We are going to heal. I was debating whether we should heal or not. Yeah, this attack, when he's just, you know... Maybe I should focus more on the red boxes, actually. Because when I look at him, I just go in the direction he points, which is obviously not great, you know? Maybe I should try looking at the red boxes. Hang on. Let me try and succeed here, okay? I think this is working better, actually. I think the trick, for me, is look at the red boxes and kind of in my peripheral vision look at his hands. So I get an idea of, like, that was just the worst dodge in human fucking history. Jesus Christ. Yeah, look at the... Use my peripheral vision to sort of see Sans. Because I can kind of, like... I can kind of see vaguely what he's doing. Jesus Christ, that was actually... For me, that was incredible on that attack. I can kind of see what he's doing, but then reacting to the boxes seems to make it easier for me to actually choose the correct direction first time round. We need to heal 100%. I didn't really want to, but we haven't got much of a choice. Fuck, that was terrible. I actually really like this attack where it's sort of like you have to dodge a bunch of mini attacks. I think it's very neat. Alright, we're going full heal. Okay. There's a meta-ton like that goes cheering when you succeed, shrieking when you lose, you always, and always whispering, no, wrong, you have to go that way. Yeah, I mean, there's probably, if I had to guess, there's probably quite a few. Oh yeah, of course, Alphys, how could I forget? Yeah, no, Alphys is like a massive, yeah, 100%. That seems pretty periphery though. What's Flowey meant to be about? Well, Flowey's thingy's he's the son of like the two things, but then like is a version of them that's lost their memory and has turned into like this evil corrupting force, right? I think it's just like I think Flowey has less to do with fandoms, honestly, and more to do with just like it's just a way to sort of show the player like another option they can do, like going the alternate route. But there's stuff in the game that's kind of outside of that, like Metaton and Alphys and, you know, other stuff. So yeah. Flowey's a representation of the fans of the game who have completed it to death, who have played it to death. Yeah, that's not a bad reading of it, thinking about it, actually, because Flowey's, like, trapped in here, he's the only other person that's, like, aware of the, you know, like, he's the only other one that's aware of kind of, like, you know, the cycles, essentially, or, like, the repeat plays. And he said he's like, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the reason his mind is fucked is because he's played it so many times, right? I've befriended everyone, I've killed everyone. Yeah, of course, yeah. No, you're 100% right. I forgot about that. Okay, we're definitely improving at that attack, actually. Jesus Christ! It's just so hard to fucking dodge that attack though, especially when it speeds up. Oh, that's just bad. Yeah, we have no health as well. I'm pretty sure we're 100% fucked. It's a special attack now, isn't it? Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, what you're saying is Flowey needs to touch grass. No, exactly. Unfortunately, all the grass is outside and he can never leave. So close. Oof, that was close, though. Yeah, no, I know. That's the best attempt we've had so far, so... you know, we've regained our muscle memory. We've still got another hour of stream. We can, you know, we still got a chance. We got a chance, for sure. I believe he believes. Oh, Orions, if your Twitch is connected to your Discord, you'll get a special colour in the Discord when you type. Everyone will know you're subbed to the great Devin Reviews. Won't that be nice? You can be the biggest simp in all of the Discord. I don't want to talk about that last attack. I don't want to talk about the amount of health I just lost. We're supposed to be better. I'm gonna boast about being a simp. Fucking based. There's some stuff about mercy in there. Most games reward you with things for being merciful, but the nature of mercy is you give without expecting things in return in real life anyway. Yeah, no, that's true. Well, mercy is kind of like... I guess... I don't know, mercy doesn't really come up in real life that much, I think. Because there's a difference between just being nice and mercy, right? Like, mercy is specifically when you're kind of, what's the word? Mercy is, like, essentially when you're kind of, you know, you're like, I don't want to say doing an aggressive action, but you're kind of like, yeah, you're almost like coming away from doing something harmful to someone, right? To show someone mercy is to like stop doing like something negative towards them, if that makes sense. I don't think if you just do something nice for someone, I don't think that's mercy, right? Unless I guess unless like say there's a homeless person, you like, I don't know, give them a ton of help and you like put them up in a hostel for like 3 months or something, help them get shaved up and clean and find them a permanent address so they can get a job or something like that. Like, I don't know if you'd say you're showing that person mercy. Maybe in a way, but I don't know. It just I don't know if that quiet is the connotation of that word, you know. Welcome, Caltom. I come from Orion's Nebula. I don't know what that means, but you know what? Base. Maybe kind-heartedness is a better word. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I would just say like I don't know. Just being good. I have no idea, to be honest. I think saved me. Here's a code to a lot of ammunition. Base, hell yeah. Well, I guess the difference between real life and games is like people generally expect, you know, games to have rewards for doing things, right? Otherwise, people wouldn't do them. Like, in fact, a lot of the time when you have a game that has insufficient rewards for certain tasks, people are not usually a big fan of it, right? They feel like unrewarded or whatnot. But yeah, I think there's some truth in what you're saying. That like it would be interesting to see a game that explores that conceptually, like the idea that you should just do the things in the game that are good because you want to be good rather than for any particular reward, you know? I don't know if you could make that... I think it'd be really difficult to make something like that satisfying, because you could also argue that... I guess you'd have to do it with, like, story rewards. That'd be, like, the best thing you could do, I reckon. In fact, I would argue maybe even Undertale does that well, where it's kind of like... The only real reason to be good is you don't really get any rewards for it. It's just to see the nice ending, you know? So, like, yeah, I guess that's you'd have to do something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could do it without even a story reward and make it kind of a commentary on the, you know, wanting to be nice even for a story reward, if that makes sense. Again, I think it'd be difficult, but maybe. Dishonored does this kind of, it's a lot more difficult and to be non-lethal and all the cool powers kill people, but if you stay good, you get the good ending, basically. Fair. Yeah, I don't know. I think, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It'd be interesting to see a game that literally gives you 0 rewards for being good whatsoever, and there is literally no reason to do it except out of the kindness of your own heart to the ones and zeros. And then making it kind of like a meta commentary on good versus evil choices in games itself. So don't have anything that's intrinsically rewarding to the good choices as such, not even story rewards. Like literally just kind of like, I don't know how you'd do it, but maybe use that as a platform to comment on moral choices in other games. That's like the best thing I got right now, like off the dome. But again, I just don't know if you could make it work. Like, I don't know. Inherently, the game wouldn't be rewarding, right? Because that's what you're trying to avoid. So you'd have to make it really interesting in other ways. Oh, sorry. Hello, Oliver. I did see you say hello there. I just I'm focused on conversation and trying not to get fucked up by the Bone Man. So, you know, so we're on like 5% of brain for reading chat, maybe less, to be honest. Fuck. Oh, there's a bit in Deus Ex Human Revolution where the best choice morally literally costs you a lot of money and only really gets you an achievement, which might be a reward, I guess. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where, like, I think to make the kind of game that I'm trying to describe, you would need to have literally nothing. So there's no achievement for it, there's nothing. There's absolutely no reason to do it outside of the person wanting to do it, you know? Do you like Undertale? Well, I'm playing it, and we're on the Sands fight, so I think you can probably guess from those two pieces of information. The answer is probably yes. Not to be mean or anything. I'm just having a little banter. Okay. I like the game. Yes, it's very good. Right, but achievements aren't the biggest thing, though. Yeah, I know, but it's still, like, the thing is if you have it in as achievement, right, people will do it because people are obsessive achievement hunters, right? Not strictly because they just wanted to. And I think that's what I'm trying to say. I think there's a difference between a game that makes you, that kind of, like, almost gets you to do something for literally no reason, right? And I'm not saying it never happens, but, you know, it's a hidden achievement? Maybe. But that's the thing, like, do you know what, actually? I think we've hit onto something here, though. I think the fact that you're so, like, we should attach something to it means maybe the game shouldn't comment, whatever this thing is we're talking about, it shouldn't comment on moral choice in games. Maybe it should comment on the nature of rewards in themselves. Like, maybe that's the more interesting part of this. Because it's, like, if we're this desperate to be like, okay, if there's a thing in a game, it should be rewarding. Maybe that, in and of itself, that relationship between gameplay and reward is the more interesting thing that someone could make, like, an art game about, essentially. Maybe that's it. A game that makes fun of achievement hunters? Yeah, it could be. I think it would go broader than that, right? But that could be a part of it, for sure. I've seen a few people recently stream Undertale who are way more invested in getting the Platinum Trophy instead of beating the game. Yeah, exactly, right? Stuff like that, yeah. That is also something else interesting. But why make fun of them? They're cool. I mean, I haven't really got an issue with achievement hunters, personally. Like, achievements can be an interesting way to, you know, make people play games in kind of, like, ways that the game wasn't strictly intended for. And it's, you know, helps people, like, find ways of playing that are a bit outside the box. How long are you stream for? About another hour. But, like, so I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but it could still be interesting to talk about the need for reward, or kind of like you wouldn't necessarily target achievement hunters specifically. It'd be more about, like, it'd be more talking about you would explore the relationship between gameplay and reward in and of itself, almost intrinsically. Does that make sense? Did you do the secret in Deltarune where you walk between two rooms back and forth? Don't think so, but I don't know. I think that could be interesting, because, like, you know, I'm yellow in the Discord now. Fucking yes, mate. He's done it. King Simp rolls in. Hell yeah. No, in all seriousness, thank you very much for the sub. I do genuinely appreciate it quite a lot. It's very cool that people, you know, still decide to kind of, like, sub to the channel. It's always been neat, and it never won't be. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, I think, yeah, just because, I guess because reward is seen as such an intrinsic part to, of gameplay itself, I think, yeah, just exploring that relationship, not necessarily, like, tearing into anyone for it, strictly speaking, although you could, it's definitely a route you could go. Just exploring it, I think, could be really interesting, like, kind of starting place for a game of some description. It doesn't even need to be a game, really. Like, it could be anything. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not... like, it's very much part of human nature. It's not, you know, it's not something that's tied to games themselves. But, like, I think to motivate people to do stuff when there's no tangible reward, I think that's just a very human thing in general, right? Oh, Firewatch, that fits this, right? Yeah, I think Firewatch, I think Firewatch is going for slightly different themes, but it definitely... Maybe. I think, for me, I always read Firewatch more as a... So the ending of Firewatch being not super, like, rewarding, I think is more about Henry and kind of, like, escapism in general, as opposed to talking about rewards, personally. That's how I've always read it, anyway, because to me, that game has always been about escapism, right? It's like, you know, you have essentially the three core characters, Henry... the woman, and the guy who accidentally killed his son, or got his son killed, I guess you could say. All those three people are, like, stricken with guilt in some way, and they're all in their own ways trying to, like, kind of, like, escape their reality to some extent. So Henry runs off to become a Firewatch, and so does Julia, and then the guy who accidentally killed his son is, like... I still think he sort of, like, almost traps himself in his guilt in a way, and kind of, like, this sort of, like, extreme lengths he goes to sort of cover it up feels less like him trying to get away with a crime and more like his own form of escapism, where he's sort of, like, trying to distract himself from what he's done by playing this game to some extent with everyone else and trying to, like, cover up what's happened and like planting the seeds of this weird conspiracy thing. Like, I think that's, you know, that's also, like, I think the game is essentially using that as another form of escapism to some extent, you know? I think that's more what the game is talking about than anything else, really. Or at least that's always been my read of it. But yeah. I've seen people say the whole point of the thing is to get... Wait, the point of doing the whole thing is to get the items it rewards you with, despite the fact that once you have them, the game's basically over. So why do they think the reward is the reason to do it? They want that loot. Yeah, no, from a player perspective, the ending is sort of stolen from you. It sort of fits. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I could see it to some extent. The player feels erroneously like they are owed the ending that they built up in their minds, making emotional demands of the story. Oh, I'm assuming Recursive, you're talking about Firewatch as well, right? It reminded me of it more than anything. Yeah, most players tend to forget the intro about the wife. It's the intro... See, that's another thing I think is very interesting about the game. The fact they made the intro so short and almost kind of like intentionally forgettable, I think allows you to kind of like... allows you to get into the headspace of Henry a bit more. And I think that's kind of the purpose of that, personally. But yeah. I mean, I like Firewatch is probably one of my favourite... Well, no, it is one of my favourite games of all time. It might legitimately just be my favourite game of all time, period. I think it's the only game I would give a 10. I don't think it has any flaws, personally. But, yeah. Okay, that's enough talking about art, okay? We need to make dumb bone memes, and I actually need to finish this fucking fight. Because, good lord, this is taking my soul. Who's your favourite character? I don't know if I have a favourite character. I think all the characters in this game are just very well written and fun and cute and wholesome. Like, I'm just into them all. After Undertale, can you please play Omori? Multiple people have mentioned this, and I probably will play it at some point. I don't know if I'll do it next, though. I kind of have a couple in mind. I might do... I kind of want to do Cruelty Squad next. That game just seems very up my alley. Really, favourite, I'm surprised not many people enjoy it. I do. It's definitely like... I understand why... I understand a lot of the criticism for it, and I understand why people dislike it, but I just think they're all wrong. I think it's a fucking incredible game, yeah. It's like, it is just one of my favourites, without a shadow of a doubt. I actually, at one point, I was going to make a big, like, 2-hour-long video essay about it, and I've got, like, I don't know, the first half hour of that video, like, completely done, as in fully edited and voiced and everything. I've got, like, a big script, but the problem is, like, I recorded it, right? And I was using Voicemeeter to basically EQ my mic. And so all of it's recorded with this quite nice sounding, warm, like, bassy, you know, like, reading of a script, essentially. But then what happened is my Voicemeeter just bugged the fuck out, and I could not for love nor money figure out how to fix it. So I was like, well, do I just re-record everything? Do I record with the new shittier sounding mic and just not explain the kind of change in my voice? I didn't know how to approach it, so I just sort of gave up on the video. Maybe I want to go back to it one day. I don't know when, but hopefully one day I will actually get back to it. I'd like to do that video. I don't think there's a particularly good video essay on Firewatch out there, personally. It's one of the few games that doesn't have one, and I feel like I could actually add something to the conversation. Alright, that's it. Enough art talk. We're doing it. We're going to beat the Bone Man. It's happening now, okay? Whenever there's a discussion about what it is and isn't art, I get really glad I'm a daddyist. I don't even know what that means. It has a good story, which I'm not going to spoil. Oh, Omori. Okay, fair. No, it definitely is one of the games that's on my list. Disco Elysium when. I'm glad you're going to play the Gorbino's Quest of Cruelty Squads. I don't know what any of that means, but I mean, I'm sure it will happen, so... Yep. Sure, why not? Alright, this is it. This is the focus run. This is where we dodge all the bones perfectly. 0 flaws, alright, lads? Are you ready? Legs down. Gamer pose. Enabled. Let's do it. Okay, we've definitely done better on that attack. That's okay. That one's always a bit hit and miss. Wait, what's taking its time? Let it cook. I should have listened to Mr. White and let it cook. My God. The fuck are you guys memeing about in chat? I'm supposed to be concentrating. All you guys need to do is post encouragement, okay? Too much meta conversation. In all seriousness, you guys can talk about whatever you want. It's fine. I'm totally not distracting. We're alive. As long as we get to the phase 2 without using any healing, I still think we have, like, a decent shot, you know? Don't mind us and Leia's just having a baby. Aww. You should call your baby Sans. I don't know why I didn't try and dodge that one. I know how to dodge that one. I thought I was fine. I guess I wasn't far enough over to the right. Oh, what emotion is this meant to portray? It's meant to portray a baby. Mainly, I think. Apparently it's baby rage. It doesn't look angry. It just looks kind of like it's crying. I don't know if that counts as rage. Fuck. Yeah, not our best. We'll just call this one here. Go on, just fuck me up. Let's get on to the next one. Lickety split, please. I can't chase the bones well enough. Jesus. Some games are hard to explain with a storyline. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Game over game. Udram, why are you in YouTube chat? There's a Twitch dark mode. I mean, basically every website has a dark mode, right? Are you guys ready for something fucking psychotic? I use white mode almost across the board. In fact, the only place I don't use white mode is on X, and that's because I changed it once, because, how are we so bad at dodging that attack now? Is on X, because I changed it once and never bothered to change it back. That's it. That's the only reason. Even on Discord? Yeah, definitely. Because clearly... Discord is dark mode by default. The really cringe thing here is calling it X. I mean, true, but unsubbing? Yeah, fair. I understand completely, to be honest. If this is what gets me cancelled, honestly, it's the one thing I could say is fair and justified. Hey, call it by its right name, hell. I mean, in fairness, you're actually bang on. But that's got nothing to do with Musk. It's just always been hell, right? Are we on the same page there? I genuinely, like, Twitter is the one thing that makes me think the internet was a mistake. Like, even more so than 4chan, to be honest. Like, Twitter is just... I've always hated Twitter, like, to... fucking kill me. To an unbelievable degree. It's very fun, but I do hate it, even for Muskrat. Okay, yeah, cool, we agree. People forget. Oh no, it was always dog shit. Yeah. I straight up never went on Twitter. Honestly, I envy you. I genuinely think Twitter has made... Twitter, like, if someone were to, like, blow up the offices of X when there weren't any employees in, because we don't encourage terrorism against people, I suppose, here, it would be a net positive for society. I genuinely think Twitter has actively harmed society. It's such a dog shit website. And always has been. It's very fun, though. Same never posted on Twitter. Wow. Well, look at you go. I'm slightly proud. Good job, my stream children. You know, if someone actually does give birth in chat, they get reviews nationality. Over here in the great country of reviews, we take it very seriously, okay? Everybody gets a free sub on birth. You get an emote named after you if you're birthed here. Jesus Christ, I actually can't do it. I can't dodge the lasers. It's impossible. Toby specifically designed those to fuck with me. He had a brain scan of me. And he was like, we're going to analyze this person's patterns to recognize what they're weak at. And we're just going to make an attack that will fucking annihilate this one person. Who reviews Landlaw. Awesome. I've only ever looked at Toby Fox's tweets. Fair enough. I have no history with women, so that won't happen. Rip. That's okay, buddy. You'll get there one day. Unless you don't want to, in which case, fair enough. Are you going for 2 hours or 1 hour and a half stream today? Probably 2. We'll be going basically to 7. I'm feeling pretty good. If I was feeling sleepy by now, it'd be an hour and a half, but I'm feeling okay, actually. We could probably go for 2. I don't use Twitter, lol. I like Discord, YouTube, and Reddit. Fair. Honestly, those are the Giga Chad social medias. Not to say they're good, but, you know, they're like, at least, you know, you get what you want from them. So, EP. I don't know what EP is, but I am not quite sleepy yet, is what I was saying. Maybe I am EP, who knows? No need, I already have. I don't know what that is in reference to. Cutesy word of saying sleepy. Oh, I see, okay. Honestly, it doesn't. It just sounds like you have a speech impediment, to be honest. Maybe that's just me, though. I remember when I was like, I don't know, it must have been like 15 or something. Basically, I have like my best friend on the planet, like effectively my brother, the person I live in the flat with. He has a speech impediment. He's like got a lisp. It used to be a lot worse, but it's still like it's still a fairly big lisp, right? To the point where, because I've known him for so long, I can just understand what he's saying. But when I was younger, especially, I had to translate for people because he was so much worse. And I remember there was one day we was just like chilling at mine, playing Halo. He was staying the night, and he had, for the first time in his life, a cup of really strong coffee. And Jesus fucking Christ, I lost the ability to track what he was saying. He was speaking so quick with this like thick lisp, it genuinely just sounded like white noise. I couldn't pass what the fuck he was saying at all. I didn't think it would ever hit that point. I was just like, Jesus Christ. Not only, he also, the thing is as well, is like, he talks fast normally too. And always has. So, like, for him to get hopped up on caffeine and speak even quicker, like, by maybe as much as, like, I don't know, 60% faster, like, really fucking fast. And then through that lisp, I was like, you know what, dude? I'm gonna peace out. I'm tapping out of this one. My ears are giving up here. I'm just focusing on the game. I can't understand a word you're saying. Oh, God. Funny times, funny times. Actually, that's something, honestly, I don't know, that's something I don't know if anyone else feels me on this at all, but that's something I do legitimately miss. I think couch co-op is the biggest tragedy of improved, like, multiplayer and online functionality. But yeah, like, back in the day when I'd, like, get someone to come over and we'd play the whole Gears of War 2 campaign on, like, you know, couch co-op, or, like, you know, playing 4-player Halo where you're all fucking around making a, like, custom map or whatever. And that shit was actually the bomb. Even when I went to university, which wasn't like super long ago, and online gaming had definitely come into full swing by then. Even when I was at uni, like going into one person's room and playing like, you know, Gang Beasts or Speedrunners or any of those sort of like local co-op PC games were just super, or local competitive PC games were like, it was just so fun, man. And the fact that's been lost is pretty upsetting in my opinion. It's just the vibe, you can't really, you know. It's a vibe I miss. I think it's part of the reason why I enjoy board games so much, because like you obviously have to get everyone round for that. It's not the same playing board games online. You can do it, but it's just like almost no one does because it's just shit. To be honest. I never had a couch. Rip. That's what beanbags are for, mate. Or friends. Well, that's probably the bigger problem, to be honest. You can all do with a floor, but you know. The friends are pretty necessary. Or an Xbox. Just get or a house. I lived in a cardboard box for years. Or arms to hold a controller. Right now I'm using voice to text to talk to you. Please don't. The fucking lasers, man. The fucking lasers. Oh my god. I had 3 out of 3. Well, somebody's popular. Damn. How are we getting worse at this fight? I don't understand. Do I need like a drink or something? Maybe I need caffeine. I don't know what's going on. We're actually sucking so much harder. Oh, I can't remember the last time we saw phase 2. It's been so long. I can't even remember it if we hit phase 2 on the one where it was like, I'm gonna be super try hard. Alright, honestly, that's okay. It's probably the best attempt we've had in ages. That was a really weird moment in time earlier this stream when that attack was wrecking my shit. Oh, we're alive, Jesus Christ. Almost fumbled the single easiest attack, fucking Christ. There's a guy in Newcastle that sells you a little USB that makes the lenses do 30% less damage. What the fuck are you talking about? That's fine. We got hit by one bone. One tiny, tiny bone. If we could get... maybe you have to be even further over. If we could get to the second half fight and heal to full by using a single L hero, then I think we have a very good chance. We got lucky there. I couldn't have pivoted to land on a middle platform, and we would have dropped down, and we would have got fucked 100%. Okay, single L hero seems rather difficult right now, at least on this run. You've got this, Devin. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's a really cute emote. Oh, not the best dodging. I thought this attack was different when I initially saw it. It looked like the one where you have the little bones coming from the bottom and the big bones going the opposite way from the top. We made it! We're in phase 2! You know what? We'll eat an L hero and we're going to fight. We need to land attacks. It's just what we have to land attacks. I thought I fucked that. He's done it. You are better than me. Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate it. Also, it's probably not true, but I'll take it regardless. I can never dodge that fucking attack. It's just actually impossible. We'll heal a bit. But that's pretty bad. We have to heal. Excuse me, that laser fired way faster than they normally do. I would like a refund on that laser, please. This, I actually just can't do this fucking attack. We're alive. We'll take it. Right, we're going to wait and then we'll heal up to max. Okay. Dev's going to be in the history books after this one. True. You're going to be in the US history textbook this year. Bizarre. That's just weird. I can never dodge that either. Fair enough. I don't have anything to say. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to say anything, my brother. I'm assuming that's what you're saying anyway. Man, we are punting hard now. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh god, we're punting so hard. Stop! Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We still have the instant noodles. When you get out of the groove on that attack, he just fucking destroys you. It's actually insane. Woo! Probably shouldn't have attacked it, to be completely honest with you. Can't do anything about that one. Don't get hit. I get the impression you can't die on to those things. There was a point where it was okay at dodging that. But today is not the point where we're actually able to execute on it. Oh, this is bad. Oh, it just gets you to 1 HP. Oh, that's good to know. I thought that was the case, I wasn't 100% sure. Alright, well that's the last heal we've got. Now we better not get tagged up to fucking hell. God, that's upsetting. Oh, go on, do your special attack or whatever. Man, that's the second time we've gotten to it. Alright, you know what? Hang on, everyone, for 2 seconds. I'm going to go grab myself a glass of water. Maybe that'll help. We'll see. It's not quite caffeine, but I'm feeling pretty tired anyway. I'll see you in a bit, okay? Okay, alright, I'm back. Hey Zim, how you doing? Oh, Sambuca, thank you for the follow. That's very much appreciated. I got a gal ecom back, son. Okay, bye. Okay, goodbye, Oliver. I missed the sub. Did I? Yeah, no, I thought I missed the follow. I heard it in my headphones. Oh, goodness me. Alright, I'm all full of juice. I got turgid cells. I'm ready to fight this bone man. Actually, I could probably use a sip more of water, to be honest. Yeah, no, I just got distracted. I was chatting to Chloe about... She heard the rewards in gaming conversation, so she was just telling me about how she engages with games a little bit. The sub sound is a guy saying fuck you or something. Yeah, that's it. It's a guy calling me a dense fuck, which will always be one of my favourite quotes directed at me. And the fact that it was in an online conversation and it was on stream so I could have it recorded and be a sub sound is honestly like, that might be the best thing I've ever done on stream, to be honest. Like, I've already peaked, you know. I don't think I'll ever get higher than that. That was directed at you. Yeah. It was a, so the context was, basically, I quite enjoy talking to people about, like, you know, political issues and sort of over debates and stuff like that. And back in the day, I used to do a decent amount of them. And it was around the time, do you remember, you guys know iDubbbz, right? Do you remember when his girlfriend came out and she was doing OnlyFans and he got roasted the fuck out of online for it? Basically, I was responding to a couple videos on YouTube, so you can probably still find these videos, about people that were, like, chatting a bunch of shit about him, calling him a cuck and all that kind of shit. I was saying basically, like, ultimately, you know, if they want to do that, and they're fine with it. Like, I don't know why anyone gives a fuck. Seems like a really weird thing to, you know, kind of try and police in another person's life, or, like, talk shit about someone over it. It felt very weird. And I got into a conversation with it about someone, and was essentially having, like, a back and forth debate type thing over it. And I think I frustrated him a fair bit at one point, and he was like, I can't remember the context, but he was just like, "You dense fuck," and that's the sub sound, and that's the history of that sub sound. It was it was pretty funny actually, to be honest. I was having a good time in that conversation. It was a lot of fun. Chat, the opposite of Chad, indeed. Name calling is the crux of modern debate. Well, depends who you are, I guess. We're good. Oh, that was just... Oh, God. I'm glad I can reliably dodge this one. Not like, you know, guaranteed to not get hit, sort of reliable, but reliable enough to, not be where we were before with it, which is could not dodge it at all. Don't know if you guys remember, but like when we first saw that attack, we were struggling. Did you see that TAS triple sands no hit? No, I didn't. I don't even know what that means. Is he like a speedrunner or something? I mean, this is my first time on the Sands fight, so obviously I haven't seen any spoilers for it. This is, you know, this is all new to me. Fuck. I thought the screen went black, so Jesus Christ. I thought my screen went black, so it occasionally happens. Fuck's sake. That's okay, but it still didn't take too much. Yeah. No, I know task-assisted speedruns. I just thought they were called tasks. Yeah, I bet that looks insane, actually. Okay. RIP 2k points. We'll watch that. Just let me finish this Sands fight, and then we'll watch that video, okay? You're unfortunate to place it. No, I'm going to watch it. I always do the rewards. They're there for a reason at the end of the day. Except for the tinny one. That one... Well, no, that one's still happening, actually. Except for the No Estus one. That one is never happening again. We're just done with Dark Souls at this point, you know? Oh, yeah, it is tool-assisted speedrunning, actually. That is true. Man, I need, like, all my brain power to dodge this fucking attack. Fuck's sake. Sometimes I find the lasers in that section so easy, and other times it's like literally impossible. Man, that is the worst dodge about I've done in ages. Whew! That was the most Giga Chad dodging I've ever done on that section. And we gotta pie it up then. Fuck, that was very poor. Oh, God. Oh! Oh! I don't know why, these sections have fucking destroyed us in the last, like, little bit of time. It's fucked up how fast he goes on that attack now, genuinely. Like, I feel like I'm hitting the button, and he'll still be like, ugh, it's so annoying. Like, the way it works means that I sometimes actually do like a double input way too often. It's so irritating. Oh. I mean, it has spoilers, Devin's worried. Yeah, I don't. For that reason. It doesn't, oh wait, never mind. Yeah, of course it does. I don't remember seeing the completion of the fight in there. It's a speedrun of the right would have the end, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would make sense, right? It'd be really weird if it didn't have spoilers, if it's just the fight itself, you know? That doesn't really make very much sense, to be honest, but there you go. I'm back. I totally not sus. Oh, you just distracted me enough to get absolutely fucking blasted by a laser. Good job. Proud of you, buddy. Of course we're still on the Sans fight. Don't forget, you're here forever. I might actually genuinely, I might practice it off stream because I don't want to be here, like, I want next stream, I want to beat it. It's actually insane that I can't beat this fight. This fight is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. It's fine, I'm still enjoying it, like, it's very fun, but, you know, I'm sure chat is gonna get bored eventually of seeing the same thing over and over again, so I may have to practice this one off stream just to speed things up a little bit. This is definitely harder than the Undying fight. I can't remember who said they found it about the same, but like, damn, nah, this is definitely tougher for me. Nope, I'll rewatch it again. I'll fucking do it again. I don't even know what you're referring to. You'd recommend... Oh, is the video that Recursive... sorry, not Recursive. It's the video that Orion sent. Yeah, I should probably wait. Orion, if you could do me a favour, I can react to that if you want on stream. Just chuck it in the suggestions box and we'll do it when I actually beat Sans. Yeah, there's a channel called Suggestions Box in the Discord. Just like post the link of it there, and then and we'll wait till then. So also the other thing is, even if it just has Sans attacks, I don't want to... Just the worst dodging in human history. I don't want to spoil Sans attacks after the special attack. Or the rest of the special attack that I haven't seen, you know? It's fine, easy mistake. Like, yeah, it's fine. Just just Orion, drop it in the suggestions box and we'll watch it after we're done. Imagine if you beat Sans off stream. Well, the idea would be to beat Sans off stream, right? Like, I would practice off stream, and I would beat... no, this didn't start at 4 PM. This stream started at like 5 PM, my guy. It normally ends at 7. Or, well, often ends at 7. Maybe normally is a bit exaggerative. Yeah, but basically the plan would be to beat it off stream, but not saving it, you know? Lads, I don't think we're beating Sans today. I think you might be right. I think the Bone Man has gotten the best of us. We've barely seen the fucking... You know, I know time zones exist, but he said that the stream normally ends at X time for him. And then, you know, and today it's ending at a different time. But that's just not true. Because the stream always, at my end, starts at 5 and always finishes around 6:30, 7, so he is high as fuck, is what I'm saying. And also, he did post the same time zones as me. Do you know what it might be? Because maybe he's more here on Saturdays or something, because Saturdays are earlier. That could be it. Fuck. Just kill me on this one, yep. Time zones have been known to change base reality. True. We just, honest to God, do you know what it is? We need to beat this fight. I think I've shown that I can dodge basically everything, except for the special attack. So I think we just need to get to the special attack with an item that will fully heal us. And then just, you know, try and dodge it as well as we can. Obviously taking some hits, because we're not going to full dodge it. And then going from there, you know. If we can do that, I think we legitimately have a chance. And we just need to string together all of our good dodging into one run, basically. Like, making silly little mistakes like that are obviously just not good. And they're part of why it's taken so long, so just keep making loads of silly little mistakes like that. That was going to be my tip. What, you need to work on dodging the bones. But seriously, work on dodging the bones that shoot out from the walls when the gravity changes. Yeah, that attack is just, I'm bad at it. That's the, yeah, 100% agreed. Thing is, it's so far into the fight as well that it's just like, every time you want to see it, you need to play for like 6 minutes or whatever to get to that point. Maybe longer, more like 10 minutes or something. It's such a long fight. Which I'm not against. It's a really cool fight too, so I'm all, oh, Jesus. I'm all for it. But it is definitely an area for improvement. Similarly, know where they will pop ahead of time, and don't be there when they do. Jump too late, boner. Well, I don't know what any of that means, but sure. Why did I jump? Jesus Christ. I was going to say it's a miracle we're alive, but then we died immediately. You need to be in sync with the flips. With the flips? On what attack, sorry? Oh, you mean on the gravity bone attack? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Well, I've had that problem where it feels like, you know, my input gets red for 2 of the jumps instead of 1, and it's very irritating. Gotta do jumps in sync just at the right time. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think it's very unfortunate as well that in this stream we kind of like only really came online after the first hour. Like, I feel like the first hour was basically getting back the muscle memory we'd gained at the end of last stream, you know? I've tried Twitch chat, it's an L. What do you prefer about YouTube chat over Twitch chat? I'd be super curious to know that, actually, because that's a rare opinion, dare I say. Dev, we should go back to the hotel and get another face steak. That's probably not a bad idea. Clearly the solution is an 8-hour stream. Mate, could you imagine the level of salt I would fucking project onto chat if I didn't beat it after 8 hours, though? I don't know if my ego could take the hit. I'm not even necessarily against it. I've done stuff like that before, but fuck me, I would, if I didn't manage it, you might see a live suicide, boys. That's for sure. It was, yeah, it would be a spicy moment. Devon violates guidelines and multiple pieces of... Exactly. It would just be the fact that, like, fuck, we're alive. It would just be the fact that knowing I fought this fucker for 8 hours and I still have to go back and fight him more. I think that's more than anything else what would do it. that would be the truly soul-crushing part, you know? Like, the longest boss fight we've done on stream has been both the Bloodborne bosses, Orphan of Kos and Lawrence. Lawrence took 8 hours, Orphan of Kos took, I think, 6 or 7. So yeah, like, it just this would top it if we did an 8-hour stream and couldn't actually beat it. It'd become the single hardest boss we've done on stream. Next thing you do is going to be 3 sands at the same time. God, we've lost so much health at the start of this one already. But we did perfect dodge the blue bones, so I guess that's something. Fuck's sake, man. Average Undertale fan mod. True. Twitch chat is superior. Yeah, I think that's probably true, honestly. Oh, Jesus Christ. If I sing, it will wake me up. I'll get the blood flowing, you know, and then I'll have the reaction times of a fucking teenager. I'll be so snappy. I'll be like one of those monster drinking Overwatch pros. Thought I had recently actually would be kind of fun. One of the things I've been, because like as I've been going to more like dance music events, one of the like basically when I engage with something, I always want to like, I always tend to find it interesting being, you know, a creator of some kind or doing something creative in the things I'm interested in. So like ever since getting into dance music, I'm like, you know what, I should try being a DJ. I think that'd be really fun. And I had the thought the other day, I think that could actually be going through the whole process of learning how to DJ properly. Could be actually quite a fun thing to do on stream. I actually thought that would be like a really interesting thing to stream, at least for like a one-off, you know. We've done it, lads. We're actually here and we haven't eaten anything. Are we gonna eat a quiche? We're gonna eat El Heroes. Here's the plan, okay? We're gonna try and be a bit more tactical with our food. We're gonna only eat El Heroes when we can get away with it. And we're going to try as hard as we can to save an instant noodles or the other one for his special attack. That's the plan. Wish me luck, lads.
Are you bad at gaming?
I'm always bad at gaming. The fight is fucking hard. Ah, shit. The fight is fucking hard, though. It's like the hardest boss I've fought, I think, on stream. Even this attack that normally I'm like last stream I was like, I never got hit by this once, I don't think. Like, just every single time it's tagging me now. Ah, I can never dodge that one. Maybe should have healed there, not sure, let's see. This is the fucking attack that just always destroys me. Let's have an L hero real quick. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe on that attack I need to focus a bit more on the timing. Oh, I just stood in line with that one for so long as well. We're getting better at dodging that one, which I'll take as a massive dub considering how hard we sucked initially with it. Oh no. This is bad. I think we have to use one of the full heals. Jesus Christ, you have to use another full heal. No, we don't. We'll use the stake. Oh, God. So cringe. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. You know what's annoying? I actually feel like we could have done this if I wasn't tired. I actually feel like tiredness has kind of fucked me on this attempt. Like, we've gotten it through muscle memory now. I just don't have the willingness to concentrate enough to do it. Well, that's the bad way of putting it, but sort of like that, if you know what I mean. I think I'm holding down on the keys too much. We have to fully heal. We haven't really got a choice. Better, kind of, ish. We only took 60 HP. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no, that's bad. You got this. No, I don't. That's a lie. 100%. That's a lie in chat. I see it. Alright, well, I feel like we've at least made progress today, kind of. Oh, no. You cursed me, recursive. Alright, we'll call this the last attempt. Gee, why is this so hard, man? Sans just destroying me. Next try is going to be a win. I really hope so. Try not being tired next stream. I mean, I wasn't tired. Like, I felt okay, but then it just sort of crept in a little bit. Genuinely, on... Oh, fuck. Do you want to know the worst part as well? Oh, no, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Okay, Thursday. So, Wednesday night, I'm going to try and make sure I get plenty of sleep. I'm well rested. I'm going to carb load and everything. But Saturday might be a bit fucked. I'm going to a very late night dubstep event, so I'm up till 4 AM on the Friday beforehand. I don't even know if Saturday will happen because I might be a bit too tired. But we'll see, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord, and I'll announce it properly on Thursday and then post in the Discord and let people know. 4 AM, and I'll get back around 6. 6 AM, and I need to stream at 4. It's definitely a little tight. It could happen. It's not impossible. It's definitely not ideal, though. That might be the best dodging we've ever done on that attack. Like, I adapted to the situation in front of me. I saw the lines perfectly. That was some pretty great dodging for once. What? I swear that one normally dodges it. Whatever, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we only took a little nibble on that one. That's fine. There we go. Okay. Fucking Christ. Alright. Oh, give me a... Can we get away with just a quiche? We're really annoying. No, I think we should go to full HP, which is going to be an L hero as well. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's just... Oh, my fucking God. It's just so bad. I can't be taking that much damage on the attacks that we know so well, you know? We got a little lucky to not get tagged on some of these. Just being real with you. Box. L hero, please. We're definitely getting better at that attack at least. That's something. Got a little tag. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's so bad. When we accidentally move to the side on any of these attacks, it's just so bad. Alright, we have 2 full heals and that's it. Jesus Christ. Well, we're dead. Oh! Okay, I was going to say, that's the one attack we might have lived, but we didn't. Alright, cool. We're going to call it there. Jesus Christ. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been a fun little stream. Thanks to the new sub Orion. Shout out to Sambuca for the raid from last stream and also the follow now. I appreciate it. If anybody's watching and doesn't know who I am, my name is Devin. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. And I stream indie games, so if you're into that, do consider dropping a follow. But if not, no worries, and I hope you enjoyed the stream regardless. Goodbye everyone. It's been a fun one. Orion, make sure you pop that video you want me to react to in the suggestions box, and we'll watch it when we eventually beat the Sands fight. But yeah, stay safe everybody. Peace out. See you all on Thursday, hopefully. Keep well. And yeah, goodbye everyone. Peace out. Cheers for watching.